while you might not be interested in politics, I got news for you. Politics is very interested in you. You don't get to pretend like there's no issues and somehow you're above the fray, because you could potentially wake up one day and you're looking around saying, what happened? Well, what happened is you were disinterested in what was going on and you didn't express your voice to change it. Let's talk about our voice. Jesus said to his disciples that we are to be the salt and the light of the world. Isn't that what he said in the Sermon on the Mount? That God's people, his disciples, are to be the salt and the light. So what good is the salt if it stays in the shaker? What good is the light if it's under a bushel? Hide it under a bushel. So when Jesus said, you are the salt of the earth, you are the light of the world, and you are a city on a hill, right? What he's saying is that as God's people, we have a responsibility to make the world in which we live better. Your work should be better because you're in it. Your family should be better because you're in it. Your church should be better because you're in it. You're the salt of the earth. You're the light of the world. And I believe that this means you and I have a responsibility to God to let our voices be heard by our government, which determine what is right and what is wrong in the places that we have stewardship. But I have stewardship first and foremost in my family. I have stewardship in my community. I have stewardship in my state. I have stewardship in my country. I have responsibility. I am a citizen of the kingdom, temporarily living here on earth. While I'm here on earth, I have stewardship for what God has given me. And in those areas of stewardship, I have responsibility to voice the biblical worldview about what is right and what is wrong. And your vote is your voice. Edmund Burke said over 200 years ago, the only thing necessary for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing. So it is my position that politics are not our priority, but it is our responsibility.